You're here with ASHERATOR yet again, and not only are we going to shred through another map today, but we're going to talk about some of the Chimera Prologue updates and how it impacts this specific build for Inaros. So with this build, often we're told to put in Prime Vigor, a lot of armor, a lot of health. We end up using Gladiator Resolve, Prime Vigor, Steel Fiber, Gladiator Aegis, Armored Agility. Today, with the new mods and this new build for Warframe, I've got some new suggestions for that. And we're seeing some gameplay right now, and you'll see a lot of him just sitting in front of the enemies and letting them pound away with a lot of damage, a lot of status. One of the things I think we forget on the high end of levels, once we get 100 plus, or even the sorties 1, 2, and 3, we start taking a lot of status damage. So one of the things that you're seeing highlighted here is Negation Swarm. We're using that in this case. It's incredible what that particular mod will do. It'll prevent knockdowns, it'll prevent slash damage at high level, which can just destroy you, toxic damage, all these things you can see in the top corner. There's no red negative status effects going on this whole time. No knockdowns are occurring the whole time of this video. So the other thing that I want you to pay attention to, it looks like there's a puncture mark up top, but it's not red. That's our very newest mod from the Chimera Prologue. It's from the arbitration modes. It can be picked up there, and it's called Adaptation. Now Adaptation, as you get hit by any particular damage source, it will scale up to a total of 90% protection from that damage source. And as additional damage sources hit you, those will scale as well up to 90%. It'll only show you the 190%, but it will protect you 90% from every single type of damage that tries to hit you. So all of a sudden, that can be more effective than armor and health in some situations. So what I've actually done is I've foregone the normal vigor that I would put on. I kept on Gladiator Resolve, but did give up my vigor and put in adaptation in this case. And you're seeing it constantly scaling throughout this whole video with that puncture mark in blue saying that I've got a positive status effect that's benefiting me for most of the gameplay. The other thing that I'm doing with Negation Swarm is on a regular basis, I'm hitting my number 4 to top off my Swarm armor. And every time you get hit with a status effect, it protects you, but it takes off 3% of your Swarm armor, which gives you 100% additional armor. So it's great to keep that up and going. And we're going to see, we've seen a lot of people hitting us with weapons and so forth. What you're going to see coming up here is actually one of the bombard blast effects that would normally knock you down and do damage. This butcher normally would have caused slash damage. That didn't occur. And I believe in this very next scene is where you're going to see the explosion damage that would normally be a knockdown damage. And it's going to ignore it, yeah, right there. And they ignored it. And he kept on going. So you kept your DPS up. And here's the final build that I have. Negation Swarm, Adaptation. I'm at 600% armor. And health, I forego some of my actual health for this, but it's very worth it. Hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.